Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Pantheon in the top lane with the best build and runes possible. Make sure you take Conquer with Presence of Mind, Tenacity, Coup de Grace, with Conditioning, Overgrowth, Attack Speed 80, and Health. Pantheon top lane is a massive level 1 bully, constantly thrusting your Q into them. Do not throw it, otherwise it will go on full cooldown, which is 13 seconds level 1, super long. If instead you use it just as a little poker, just the base range, it will go on a 60% reduced cooldown. Very nice. For your starting item, start with D-Blade, Potion, best all-in potential. Presence of Mind should give you enough mana to get through lane phase. Level 1, we're going to perma-poke, try to get level 2 first, off of first 7 minions, then all-in with W. Ignite Ghost gives you the most all-in potential and the most carry potential. For item rush, we're going to go Gore Drinker into Lucids for maximum ability haste, then Cleaver Shojin for more ability haste. With this build in team fights, you should be able to perma-spam your E and W, so you'll be unkillable. Our standard combo is going to be an empowered W into E, then Iron Spike Whip, cancel E, Q. Your Q crits if they're 20% health or lower. Your empowered W gives you 8 stacks of your 12 stack Conquer, which is kind of nice. We'll go ahead and stair step these. Make sure they die at different times. As long as you have more damage dealt to the minions than they do, you'll hit level 2 first, because their minions are going to die first. He goes in for the auto, we poke him with Q. I don't necessarily want to hard dump the wave though. We want as much space as possible to chase once we hit our level 2. So for these back lines here, I'm going to take my time. We poke him and get the minion there. I need one more minion. That is it. Gonna walk him down. I had to give that one up. W into him. And he is dead. Very nice. We had our empowered Q go off, plus he was ignited. Even though he got level 2 himself, he couldn't survive it. He does have TP though, so I kind of have to hurry up and shove. There's a good chance, yeah, he's going to TP back. Now, I shouldn't necessarily be able to kill us because I do have minion advantage here. So it's going to be hard for him to try to force an all-in on top of all of these. Obviously, you want to try to get your last hits. I'm just trying to push it as hard as I can. Still have CS advantage. If we were full health, we could go try to kill the enemy jungler, and their jungle around 3 minute to 3 minute 30 is when they'll be finishing up their full clear. Viego is a full clear style jungler. First item rush, like I said, we want to go for Gore Drinker. We can't afford it though, so we'll go double longsword with a potion. Ideally, we would get pickaxe into Iron Spike so we can empower W, E, Iron Spike while we're on E, cancel E into Q. Whenever your E ends either naturally after a second and a half, or if you cancel it is when it does the majority of its damage. As you can see, it does 105 instead of the 102 over the duration. Plus, while you're in your E, you can't auto attack or use Qs. So if you're constantly spending full duration in E, even if you're not using it to block anything, you're kind of wasting it. We're likely to get ganked around this time. Get a ward down. Should be safe now. He goes in for a last hit. Poke him with Q. Got his bone plating off that as well. Auto attack Q. Try to get him. It's ultimately trying to get those minions mainly. When he's Big Gnar, we don't really want to fight him, especially if we're equal HP. Because Big Gnar gets a bunch of extra stats, making him kind of nasty. Okay, I blocked his auto with my E there. Only reason I took that fight is his Q is on cooldown. He's dead. Auto attack Q. He flashed. We run him down now. With W, auto Q. Down he goes. Very good fight for us, even with taking some minion damage. Since he had minion advantage, we were still able to make it work since we fought him around our cooldowns. And he was kind of, I don't want to say wasting his abilities, but he's using them a little too liberally there. He needed to be more conservative. Even he was on Big Gnar. Once he was about halfway through, that's when I looked for the opportunity there. Go ahead and finish this. I'll let this reset neutral, to be honest. I'll block my own minions on my reset. His minions are all attacking first. My backline wasn't even engaged, so this should push towards me since I blocked with my recall. Looks like he's trying to hard push it here. We'll go ahead and pick up pickaxe. We'll grab one more potion and head back to lane. Ideally, you would be able to afford refill on your first back. It often doesn't happen though. Refill's only necessary if you're in a super pokey type of matchup. And odds are if they can super poke you, you can all in kill them if they pick something weird. Against ranged matchups, you have to play it a little bit slower level 1. Against melee matchups, you can be really brutal with them. And I know you're going to say, well, Gnar's ranged and you're brutal with him. Well, Gnar is ranged, but his range is very short. W on him, into the E, into Q. He's putting some damage on me there. He didn't seem like he was really trying to get the minions. Which is how we're tied CS, even though he has TP and I don't have TP. I'll wait for his big mode to end. We get him with a Q and get the minion with Q. He's got his 6 here. This is a lot of minions. I don't have potions either, so this is not really what we want. We could potentially freeze it or just R back to lane. Fighting him in big mode is kind of ridiculous. We'll go ahead and push. There's a good chance he reset or he's eating fruits right now. Very good chance, yeah. He just went for... He might have actually TP'd. He's full health. I guess he just ate fruits. We don't really want to rotate bot. We're already ahead in lane. It's tempting to go R something, but the last lane you want to typically rotate to is going to be your bot side. If you do end up doing that, you'll be so far away from your lane that you're kind of forfeiting your lane and they can shove in. To where if the roam doesn't turn out, we're giving up our full lead instead of maintaining and building off of our lead. Roaming mid is a much better option because it's closer to our lane. However, it's a shorter distance to chase. They're more likely to get away. Bit of a situation. What just happened? Oh, I used my E. I was trying to use my R. I just wasted my passive. Got to get that back up now. Oh well. This wave's pushing into me anyways. Auto attack Q. Not sure where his jungler's at. I'll wait for his big mode to end. Look for a ward in the meantime. That's annoying. We actually missed our auto attack on him there. It kind of sucks. Got him with a Q. He was using the bush vision pretty well. There it is. Got him with ignite. We'll throw it out. You only throw your spear if you need to. You never do it otherwise. I didn't think I was in range to hit him with it, so that's why I charged it up to get more range. And if you do that, it will go on full cooldown. Oh, this guy's 6. Oh, this is really weird the way he's playing it. I lost vision so many times. My auto attack got canceled twice there. That's unfortunate. I should have just held Ghost and accept the fact that I was going to die. I didn't have Ignite, was missing half health, and he had his R. On top of that, his gold spent is nearly as high as mine. Best thing I could have done was play more towards the bushes. Being able to break their auto attacks and have them cancel because they lose vision is a really good strat when they're coming to you. Go ahead and get Ruby, grab that, grab 1 potion. This is the last potion I'm going to buy. Once you have Gore Drinker, you don't need any more potions. We've spent about as much on potions as we would have on a refill, which is fine because potions do more than a refill per cost if you don't buy more than 3. He's full Gnar, big Gnar. We don't want to R on him here. If it wasn't big Gnar, we would. Your R does damage and is a slow. Gosh, this is annoying. That was an absurd trade. Could have always R back the lane though. He's getting chunked. I could kill him with 1 more cube. I'm gonna dump this wave. I'll tell you what, that teleport is super cheesy. With how he plays lane and he can kind of just TP back. Nautilus is top, Lux is top. They might have stayed. I'll wait in bush for a moment. I don't really understand what's going on right now. These guys are acting weird. I guess Nar knows he can't stay. Maybe I can get a plate up on this guy. No clue why Nautilus is here. I could kill him here. I wonder if he's baiting me. I didn't want to go into bush because I think Viego might be in this area. This is weird. I don't understand what's happening. The way Nautilus played that was strange. I guess he was trying to get me to hit him underneath turret so I would take turret aggro and he would hard CC me, which makes sense because I wouldn't be able to move glacial augment and whatnot. That was just very bizarre. So I wasn't sure where they were at. It was way too risky to do something there. With Gourd Drinker, I could actually fight him even if he's big Gnar. If I play it right, I get my E down whenever he goes to army, we'll be fine. I think this is my first time R'ing back the lane. Very cool. 10 out of 10 would do again. Get the stun into E. We're able to block pretty much all of that. That was a pretty successful fight, I'd say, all in all. I can heal back faster than he can. Alright, do it. I have a ghost. I guess I can't. He has tier 2 boots. Yeah, you're dead. Well played, bud. I waited for him to turn around to auto attack just in case he was going to flash right as I started my Q there. We get the kill. He is tied up in CS, which is solid considering how many devs he has, but he does have TP, and he has gotten, I'd say, 2 ganks. 1 successful gank, 1 unsuccessful. Still pretty happy with how much value we're getting right now. Not sure where Viego's at. He hasn't gotten a plate yet on us. That's funny. I guess his TP's on a cooldown. Able to block that off. Hit him with a Q auto W. Auto attack into Q. Down he goes. Very nice. We were able to utilize the bush that time because we were actively thinking about it. Able to break some of his aggro, force him and get off an extra auto or 2 as he pushes forward. And down he goes. He even had Bork, apparently, with a Sheen. More gold spent than me. And I had less health. We're able to block most of his damage as he initially went in with his stun. Push for that. Push for this. Push for that. Black Cleaver is super important. It gives more ability haste than any item in the game. Second item rush or first item rush. Shojin late game, yes, gives more ability haste because it scales off of how much AD you have, but Black Cleaver 30 ability haste is nuts because even if it didn't give ability haste, the AD, the health, armor shred, plus the movement speed from rage, even without the ability haste, the item would still be reasonable. I thought I could kill that minion with an auto. I should have just used Gourd Drink. Didn't want to burn my passive. His Q's on cooldown. If he doesn't pick up his boulder, it takes a long time for it to come back up. I could kind of freeze it on him here. In fact, Dragon Fight's coming up. I'm going to shiv. I don't want to... I don't want to be down in lane prio as Dragon comes up. Got it. I almost missed it there. It's awkward. Should be able to get Dragon. Heck, I might even be able to get Herald here. Might as well start it. I have some Omni Vamp from the Cleaver. Or from the Gourd Drinker. I'm hesitant to use my W because it's a much longer cooldown than my Q. My Q is only 2 seconds right now if I don't throw it, so... Oh, wait, Gnar TP'd. I didn't realize that. I actually didn't realize that. He's not a full item, though. I could kill him potentially. I don't think they can do Baron or the Dragon right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know how good that R was. Down she goes. Hey, friend. I'm gonna ghost for this. Turn around, turn around, turn around. W auto Q, down you go. It's time to pop the Herald. And that's why you take ghost, guys. We're able to catch up to the Gnar, the Lux, get the extensions from the kills and assists. And we're still even on it right now. I could have played that better. I need to do an empowered W. These guys are screwed though. I'll tell you that right now. They shouldn't have done what they did. Ooh. Q Gore Drink. Got him with the Q. Couldn't quite finish it though. He's pretty strong. He went for Merc Tread, so he's kind of squishy to us. Yeah, when he's chasing, I should have W autoed. W autoed probably into Q Igor Drink. Or just W, power W, Igor Drink, come out, then press Q. That works really well too. The reason why in that combo of empowered W, Igor Drink, you used Q last, typically, is because you'll be full Conqueror stacks when you cancel your E or once your E ends, so your Q will hit hard. And odds are there'll be 20% health, so your Q will also crit. But if you know they're still going to be above 20% health, then a lot of times you actually want to W Q Igor Drink. Then once your E ends, then you're going to Q again in those situations against tankier, healthier champions. But against squishies, W, E, Gore Drink, Q. Against, oh yeah, he's low too. You can't fight me. I don't think he even wants to stay here. He's missing so much HP. I doubt they can fight me right now. They would need to send multiples. Like send 2 and already have Gnar stay. They're going to lose turret here. We'll play for Dragsoul. Dragsoul's a great win con for Pantheon. With this build, you scale quite well into the team fight stage of the game. It's more about just staying alive and getting dragons and whatnot at this point. Need some vision. These plants are kind of cracked. I'm gonna R to this. Big ol' slow and damage. Oh, I wasted my stun, lol. Igor Drink, auto Q. Into Q. She wasn't 20% health. Boom. Crit him with the Q because he was 20% health there. I'm also full Conquer at the time, so it's hitting pretty hard. Auto Q Igor Drink, auto Q. Ooh, what's Vi doing there? I should be able to heal back up with red buff plus my Omni Vamp. Look how low on a cooldown my Qs are right now. I have 87 ability haste. My Q is 4.2. Times that by remove 60% of that. It is less than a 2-second cooldown for me to Q. I'm like a Karthus. Don't know where these guys are at. Still just going to play heavy for drag. I don't need to go back top anymore because we've already gotten the turret. Ooh, there's 3. I don't want to fight that. There's 3 of them here. I need help. Do not want to lose turret to them. Looking at her item, she's 1.5. I'm 2 items. She can't really fight me by herself. Giving your teammates or sharing with them gives you some goodwill. They're less likely to steal a penta. Things like that. Less likely to AFK too. Auto W. Gore Drink. I'm gonna ghost to get extensions here and run this chick down. Dang, they're pushing her away from me. I didn't get my another ghost extension. I missed out on 6 seconds of ghost because they were freaking pulling her away from me. I wanted him to pull me, but I was going to position to where I'd be outside of turret range. Oh well. It is what it is. Boom! Missed it. I ate the full 4-second cooldown as well. Hey, friend. Ripperoni. Top wave is shoved. Can't really find a Q from this angle. It's not a good one, I don't think. Drop the W on her head. Igor drink. Ooh, I'm low. I'm missing way too much health to stay for this fight. Yeah, we gotta leave. This is gonna be bad if Viego starts going in. Yeah, that's really bad. At least they're not gonna get dragon off of it necessarily. Alright, we scare them away. We gotta get out of here though. We don't want to give them too much gold for no reason. It's a good time to bat. Sitting on a Shogun right now. Could go Kempunk Chainsword for a lot of ability haste and then push Shogun. I'm thinking that because Ziri went lifesteal, probably has lifesteal in her items as well. Cheap shot or something. Viego, a lot of lifesteal. I think this would also cut Gnar heal as well. I R'd kind of late there, rip. They're kind of waiting for me right now. I gotta be patient, wait for my teammates. Caitlyn's taking forever in base though. Holy moly, dude. I thought, Caitlyn, you needed to leave 10 years ago. Q's taking only 30 mana. I'll stack passive off that. Now you can go in with an empowered W. Q auto. All you do an empowered E for the speed up. Q gore drink. Got him with the Q toss. I think he dies there. Shield's on a cooldown. Ah, he lived with like 10 health. No. That's unfortunate. At least he's low. We should get dragon off that. I do think Chemtech drags are the worst drags in the game for most teams, unless you have a super self-healer like Mundo. I guess for Swain it will be nice, but for everyone else on our team it kind of sucks. It's really not going to be that good. The tenacity's alright. My biggest gripe is the soul. Chemtech soul is so bad compared to Wind Soul. The Wind Soul constant 15% movement speed plus 50% whenever you are per like 6 or 8 seconds. Super, super high. Yeah, you guys aren't going to do anything about that. Yeah, you're dead, friend. I don't think you realized your turret was like already dead. Down you go. She was standing under a turret that we could kill in 2 auto attacks. That is unfortunate. I could block this guy. Eat his lunch. Empowered W. I'm not even going to use my E. I don't need to. Hey, friend. Oh, that was a good push. He kept me off of them real good. Cancel my E. Got her with the Q. Very nice. And we're still on Ghost because of extensions. 6 seconds per kill and assist. Look at that. We got 4 kills and assists. So that's an extra 24 seconds. Hey, Lux, I'm faster than you. W auto EQ. Gore drink. Boom! Down she goes. Got that big old crit. Remember to cancel your E to get it done early if you don't need it to block damage, because you can't auto attack or Q while your E's on. So W, E, gore drink, cancel E into Q if you do not need your E to block any damage. I'm at 10 conch stacks there. Cancel the E into Q. I think he DC'd there. That's a double gore drink. They couldn't quite kill me there because of it. Oh, this is going to be weird. Oh, I pressed E. Oh, well, I died. That was my second death of the game. The first one was because I fought Viego poorly and he had an R. And then this one, I overstayed and didn't use my E on the Luxar. At least not in time. Brain is too slow. It's time for Spear of Shojin. Also, we need to play for Drag Soul. Death's Dance would be good, especially since we're getting Chemtech drags. The extra healing that will provide us will be quite nice. This is basically the core though. Black Cleaver, the Lucids, and Shogun. Gore Drink, Lucids, Cleaver, Shogun is what you're going to be building every single game, regardless of how AP or AD heavy they are, because none of these give armor or magic resist anyways. You can build it versed and with any comp. Everything else is situational. When it comes to armor magic resist, you only build armor when their physical damage champs are forcing you to, and you only go magic resist when their magic damage champs are kind of forcing you to. And if they're super tanky, you can pick up Searle just for some percent shred, some percent armor shred. You don't, I mean, you don't have to. I would only do it if they had like Ram's Malphite, something like that, because you already get shred on your R. You're getting 20% armor penetration on R, and it gets all the way up to 30%. So you're gonna die. Never mind. Okay, all empowered E. Getting creep block. She's moving really fast though. Zeri is tumorously quick. What in the world? Pop my E, Gore Drink, W on him. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm a goner. The Viego R is an interesting counter. Well, Gnar should die there in theory, but I guess we're doing Baron. Now we're going to cancel Baron. Good idea. Viego R is interesting because when I'm on my E, he can get behind me super fast. It's not just dashing to me. He can put it literally behind me to where I take damage even though he started from in front where my shield's pointing. Interesting. Bit of a limit test. We took a lot of damage, soaked a lot of aggro, but ultimately it was pointless for us to die there. We didn't get anything out of it other than, I guess, Gnar dying because he kind of did the same thing up underneath his turret. I wasn't expecting their whole team to be there, but we really should have been on Baron. Once you have even one inhibitor, you form around Baron. If they leave their base, they lose their base by default, so just don't throw on a 5v5 Baron fight, just stall. And instead, I played right into their hands by rushing at them. That was my bad. Now it's time for Drag Soul fight. I'll R for this. It's whatever. Dragsoul's gonna seal the deal, I think. Even if Chemtech Drag is kind of crap. Should have done Empowered W instead of Empowered Q there. Nice. I have Ghost up as well. Should be able to close distance. Ooh, what is this guy doing? He's looking hecka juicy. Come on, Ghost extensions. Hey, friend. Got on the Lux. Can't really kill her, though. Oh, that's not good. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. But almost. Holy crap, man. That was troll. I can't do that. Their comp might be a lot better than ours. We have support Shaco and a Vi. They have a Lux and a Zeri. Because even with Dragsoul, with us playing that aggressive, man, you would think that would pan out. It's not, though. They can kite back too hard. Lux big AoE wipes our team. We're not just up a Dragsoul, right? We're up 4 dragons to none and Dragsoul. Each dragon is somewhere around 300 to 500 gold value per player. And then the Dragsoul somewhere around 500 to 1,000. 500 to, I'd say 500 to 1,500 realistically. Some Draxels are better than others. I think the Earth one's best if your team's super tanky. Or the Wind one's just best in general. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I can't move. Yeah, I can't move. I was using my Gore Drinker spam. I was CC'd for 4.6 seconds. E's only on a 6-second cooldown, jumps on a 4. My Q is less than a minute and a half as long as I don't throw it. I just use it as a poker. What kind of damage did we take there? We took mostly physical. 2,700. Holy hell. Yeah, we need Death's Dance 100%. The nice thing about Death's Dance is it also gives you a fat heal if you get a killer assist on whoever's been hitting you over the last 3 seconds. You heal back for a huge chunk of that damage, 30%, plus a big fat heal for 120% of your bonus physical damage. And right now we have 272. So we'd be getting roughly a 350 heal just off of our AD, plus 30% of the damage you took from them over the last 3 seconds. Something along those lines. When a champion that you've damaged within the last 3 seconds dies, cleanse remaining damage pool. I think you cleanse the whole damage pool from everyone you took over the last 3 seconds, actually. Nice. I didn't put that deep enough, man. My R's this game have not been very good. Or not been impactful as I'd want them. I didn't even realize Viego was hitting me the whole time, but he was. For some reason, I thought Viego was on my team there while I was getting mashed down by the Nautilus. Caitlyn is doing very little damage to that guy. Oh my god. Please lay trap. Yeah. Caitlyn's damaged. She autoed Viego twice and it looked like she did 1/10 of his health. She'd have to auto him. She'd have to auto him like 20 times to kill him. That was ridiculous. She's only 2 items is why. She's 2.5. We took 4,800 damage. We only have 3,700 health. And I don't think that counts self-mitigated either. I need Death Stance. I'll focus Viego next time. Killing Nautilus takes way too long. Even with the Black Cleaver armor shred of 30%. And our R armor shred of 30%. We're not able to kill them very fast. They're killing me faster than I can kill them, and I'm E-spamming and Gore Drink spamming. My teammates aren't really here. Maybe this is a good R. Yeah, hey, Zeri. I should have ghosted way sooner, so I could have gotten the extensions. Got him. We're still on Ghost, so you're gonna die, Lux. As I'm sure as you could tell. And I'm still on Ghost extensions. And this, guys, is why you take Ghost on Pantheon, because it is not balanced. Ghost on Pantheon is disgusting. They can't get away. You get 1 killer assist, and it is lights out for them. Absolutely. A lot of fun. I think Pantheon's in a really good spot as long as you don't build him Assassin. If you build him Bruiser, it's a good time. Let's take a look at damage dealt, damage taken. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we had the most in the game at 56,000. The next highest was at 28,000 and 20,000. Pretty happy with that. That is about double the second highest damage dealt. So we were doing some damage. Granted, most of it was typically on the Nautilus, so you could argue how impactful that is or isn't. For damage taken, we took the most at 49,000. Didn't have too many deaths. That's decent having the most damage. Self-mitigated. I have a feeling we self-mitigated more than Nautilus. Wow, we didn't. A bit surprising. I'm starting to wonder if your E damage block builds into the self-mitigated, because I know for a fact damage shielded and damage mitigated by armor and magic resist does, but I don't know about damage that's literally blocked. So that's interesting. If anyone knows, let me know down below. For runes, really high value. Pantheon is in a great spot. Really fun champion. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.